Denville, you got who you had that receiver? Mike Evans? Nigga, but he was pressing.
Nah, he wasn't pressing.
That nigga was pressing.
I don't know what the fuck John was doing. Why would he pressing 97 speed?
Oh no, that's what I was wondering. But yeah, I put the stream back up. Yeah, I'll put it back up. If y'all join now, cause I'm about to leave again. Listen, playing some hood shit might get me zipped.
I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Panthers going up against the Saints.
Onto Instagram and Twitter and
broadcast booth. We'll join
your favorite DJ and DJ Tom Cruise.
First opened back in 1975. There's a look inside the iconic Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans.
Yo, Dylan, if you can hear me, play normal, bro. I don't care about none of that. You got it.
This was just a bad return. Now the offense has a long way to go to try to put points on the board.
And tough starting field position here. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting to run. The first carry now. This is Lacey. He'll try to get forward, but he's going to be stopped in his tracks at about the 3. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8. And now a look at the Saints starting defense.
Fletcher Cox is a first-round pick who has fulfilled his promise. One of the best defensive linemen in the NFL.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. On the ground, this is Lacey. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. Take it at the 37. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back onto the field with a 1st and 10. Watkins alone on the left side. Rodgers now on 1st down. And he's got his receiver. That's Sammy Watkins. Touchdown, New Orleans. Sammy Watkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. It took him less time than that to get to top speed and complete that play.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Carolina getting set to take the field. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down, Lacey. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves him with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And this defense looks for one more stop here on 3rd after the run. Throwing, Jones. Complete, he finds Brave. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
It is, and I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They run it again with Lacey. Lacey hit. He lost the football. It's out. But fortunately, a Panther was able to get on this, so Carolina keeps the ball. So the offense puts the ball on the ground, but they pick it back up. Now they face a 3rd down. One back is Lacey. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Dixon. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. 2nd down following the run.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him. I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
You think back at Alabama, he was there, Ingram was there, Richardson, all at the same time. Boy, they produced some backs, haven't they?
They do. They are run heavy, and backs are attracted to that. They know they're going to carry the football often, and they'll get plenty of help from those big people up front.
And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. On the ground, the first carry for Ryan Matthews. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession. And now for the offense. This is play number 11 here on this drive.
Let's go! 1, 9,
Back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Eddie Lacy, the one he was trying to get it to. And 4th down coming up.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
So they get 3. They were hoping for 6. An unlucky number 13 play drive.
Well, you go to the sideline after putting 3 points on the board, happy, but you wanted to be ecstatic. You wanted to have 6 on the board. On the opposite sideline, though, the defense, I think they're high-fiving each other, only giving up 3 after letting them run that much offense.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
That's
I mean,
true.
that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards on the pickup, and that leads to a New Orleans first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
319, 8626.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He's got his man on the crossing route. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Carolina getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Now Jones. Complete on the right side to Green Beckham. 13 yards there on the pickup, and it'll be a Carolina first.
No matter how you evaluate quarterbacks, at some point...
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On the counter, here's Lacey. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and, of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Let's go.
They'll run. This is Lacey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Out to the flat for Lacey. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan, and Thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to wind up, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what?
And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. The corner blitz gets there as he goes down for a loss of 7. Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. Give him 11 yards that time on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And Hill with it over the middle. And he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did, and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Rodgers will try again, and Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And the Panthers bring in their nickel set as they try to defend here on 3rd down.
5 defensive backs. It's Hill, complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 13 on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel...
Now Rodgers not pleased with the setup. He's going to take a timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided. Well, that came a little abruptly here. Still working on my apple up in the booth. Hang on here. Let me spit this out. And we can get to the third quarter now. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
What a way to start a drive. An excellent run, a tone setter, and now if you want to take a shot on 2nd down and go play action and make it look like the same exact play and throw it over the top, you can do so because you've established the run in a big way.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Lacy. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. They'll try to pound it in with Lacy. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to 3rd and goal.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Throwing Jones. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
That pass was into the end zone, but it was tipped up in the air, and that leads to a few anxious moments. Who's going to come up with it? Defenders want that ball knocked to the ground at the worst, hopefully intercepted. In this case, you've given the chance for the offense to come by and pick it up, but instead, it ends up on the ground.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off that lead.
And now you put the pressure on your defense, who didn't particularly play all that well in the first half. But they're going to need to step it up here and make some plays if these guys are going to have any chance.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield and punch in the end zone without turning it over.
He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Free jail or death. I mean, jail. I was, you know, I was jail. I don't know, you know.
Barth now for the extra point.
Hey.
And they open the lead up now to 25 points.
It's also a chicken.
After the touchdown, Barth now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as he'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now
Gas
the Panthers
up,
offense, they
shawty,
get
said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gas up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gas up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gassed up, I be so gassed up. Turned up, I be so turned up right now. Bad bitch, super thick, that's the way I like it. I know all about your tricks, so don't you fucking try it. Leave me alone, let me get this bread. All I want is a crib and a super head. Yeah, I'm good, don't you worry about me. I get high all the time while I'm counting money. I be leaning, we be moving, we be dreaming, you be losing. And I know what she like, I know what she want, I know what she wants. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Bad bitty and she love the way I'm slacking. Everywhere I go they be like, yeah, what happened? Looking like a check, I can't even flex. Give me my respect, I fuck your bitch, she got that neck. Ain't no shopping, gotta go and shopping. All up in my cockpit, she just want what's poppin'. Hey, that ain't nothing to a young G. Yeah, I got that OG, yeah, I got it so chick. Hey, smoking till it's gone, hit it out the phone. We get lots of strong, she wanna fuck me long. It ain't nothing to it, we can get filet mignon. Hey, 5-star plate, 5-star plate. Hey, whoa, gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, fuck to the party, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, pull up to the party, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, pull up to the party, yeah. Gassed up, shawty, said I need my 40, pull up to the party, yeah. Gassed up on the
Watkins, the intended target, and that'll make it third down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
Rodgers to throw for it on fourth. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Panthers will get the football back. And the Panthers coming out now. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I'm here, my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And on 2nd and 10 now.
Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why you niggas trapping so hard? Why you got a 12-car garage? Why you pulling out these rap cars?
Get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
21 Savage, that cat with the mat. 21 Savage, now boys in the hood, but I pull up on you, shoot your ass in the back. Stupid little hurt, you niggas some rats. Pocket full of cheese, bitch, I got rats. I'm a real street nigga, bitch. I am not one of these niggas banging on wax. Pussy niggas love street this until I pull up on them, slap them out with the fire. Went to on my house, bitch, from my house. Shoot me into somebody die. So many shots, neighborhood at the Keller. Thought it was fucking a lot. You was with your friends playing Nintendo. I was playing
around that fire.
Sound bread, I got caught with a pistol.
You're in Pantherville.
Eighth grade, started playing football. Then I
I
was
like fucking deal.
ninth grade, I was knocking niggas out.
Nigga like Holyfield.
Fast forward into 2016, and I'm feeling fucking deal. Bad bitch with the street so thick, I don't even need a pill. I listen to your rap, thought you was hard.
You ain't even street for real.
Niggas love street dissing on Twitter. They don't want
You for real.
And now these niggas play like they tough.
Till the nigga get killed. Till the nigga get spilled. Till the nigga get killed.
I'm an ex-favorite rapper.
Ooh, right, sound good.
I've been with you since 31. Savage,
I ain't even playing.
know what's up without that Instagram shit.
Savage, I ain't even playing.
Y'all pussy niggas fake. Bitch, I hang around the table. Pull up on your tight kids up. You right the bitch naked. Come on, man, Savage. You know I always play your bitch check. Yeah,
How my dick tastes. Young Savage, why you crapping so hard? Why you getting capping so hard? Why you got a 12 car garage? Why you pushing out these rappers' cars? Cause these niggas pussy in them hard. Turn to some hard.
I grew up in the streets without no heart.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
To my Glock in my car. So much dope.
That it broke the scale.
They say crack kills, nigga.
My crack sale.
My brother in the kitchen and he rapping in bed. Louis B my bag and Louis B
Be on my scale.
Chain swing.
Diamonds blinging. Hold up.
Pistol swing. Gang
Banging. Hold up.
Niggas acting like groupies, they don't know what. Little do they know that bitch is bustin' on the tour bus. Young Savage, why you trapping so hard? Why do you niggas capping so hard? Why you got a 12 car garage? Why you pulling out the rapper car?
Cause the niggas pussy in them hard.
Second down and 10.
Grew up in the streets without no heart. I grew up in the streets without no heart.
So much dope that it broke the scale. It's a crack kills, nigga, my crack sale.
My brother in the kitchen and he rapping in bed. Louis B my bag and Louis B on my bed.
Back now here live in New Orleans. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. One back is Lacey.
10 bad bitches in a match. Wrist on, Millie rock, them diamonds on me dance. When you working hard, then your money start expanding. I got model bitches want to look me like some candy.
And them drugs coming in. Last name Savage, bitch, but no, I'm not Randy. Hit it with no condom.
Had to make her eat a plant. And I'm sipping on that cold gin, not friends. I'm just starting on my ex. I'm just blessing on my ex. Hold up, I'm just starting on my ex. I'm just blessing on my ex. Fuck a wedding ring, I found it next. Diamonds got the fruit, I not the test. I left that hoe alone cause she was wrecked. All you bitches out there,
We're going to get a timeout and injured player.
blessing on
The
this
trading
bitch.
staff
Hold up,
works on him. We'll step
Father,
aside
take this
and be
on
right
that
back.
bitch. Hold up. Her friend don't lick me like a bitch. Hold up. She has her feelings on the ground.
And he'll get it
Hold up.
near the 40 to the
Listen on
39.
that bitch. Hold up. I ain't texting back
It's
that
already
bitch.
second and 12. The defense hoping
I ain't
to push him
texting back
back.
that bitch. Hold up. Pull in one, go get the stick. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Bitch, I like this
Throw is going to be incomplete. He was
without no weak mouth. Hold up. Bitch, I spit your ring inside the mouth. Hold up. She got a nigga ready, bro. She loud. Hold up. At this private location. Hold up. Put her back in rotation. Hold up. Bitches on the immigration. Hold up. Going through the translation. I'm just stuck in on my ex. I'm just flexing on my ex. Hold up. I'm just stunting on my ex. I'm just flexing on my ex, bitch. Fuck her wedding ring off all her neck. Diamonds got the blue, try not to catch. I left that hoe alone cause she was ratchet. All these bitches salty, they can't say. Hold up, it's my Rolex on.
Fleet, bling, blah.
It's my diamonds on.
Okay.
Hold up, I got gold on my feet.
Okay.
Hold up, you got rainbow on your feet.
Okay.
Hold up, corny niggas don't impress me. Hold up, never let a bitch dress me. Hold up, ain't no motherfucking good trick me. Hold up, I don't give a fuck about no ring.
Hold up, money make my
Oh, bitches hate.
Hold up, bitches
Still stay on Section 8.
Hold up, my new bitch.
Wetter than a lake.
Hold up, and she love that let me paint her face.
Hold up, fell in love with some bricks, hold up, fell in love with some bricks, hold up, real no confidence, papers up. Hold up, you done made me weigh my savage up. Hold up,
I'm just stunting on my ex. I'm just flexing on my ex. Hold up, I'm just stunting on my ex. I'm just flexing on my ex. Fuck her wedding ring off all her neck. Diamonds got this blue, try not to catch. I left that hoe alone cause she was ratchet. All these bitches salty, they can't say. Can't fast, Rich stone, made me rock and diamonds on me then. When you
Working hard, we don't let it start standing.
Charles, you were a defender. You know sometimes in the heat of the moment, it's hard to keep your hands away from that face.
Sometimes you just get out of position as a defender when you're trying to make a tackle, so you end up flailing the way. Your hand gets into the
that's all I'm
Look at this, big game and a fumble. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Carolina getting set to take the field.
It's not often that we see big plays end in disaster. We just absolutely saw it right there. They had something really big cooking on that one.
Can you, when you're down near the goal line like that on a big play, do you get maybe a little too careless, a little too desperate for the goal line?
I think the last part is exactly right. You get desperate for the goal line, and sometimes you get the ball out of him away from your body, or you're trying to extend to get there, or maybe you're just trying so hard that the ball will come out of your hands. In any event, that's a big opportunity lost.
And the cousin dollars to the field. On the street. On the internet and shit. Look sending this shit. Come and get your bitch, you acting friendly and shit.
when I get inside that picture, I be killing that shit.
I'm in savage mode.
I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm a savage on the old. Savage on the old. Savage on the old. I'm a savage on the old. I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm in savage mode. I'm a savage on the old. I'm a savage on the old. Savage on the old. I'm a savage on the old. Whoa. Yo, got this stick. Whoa, keep it clean. Yeah, one in his head. Yeah, they got double stuff. Why the fuck you stuff? Let your weight on stuff. Red bottle, yeah. Trust where you step. I'm in savage mode, cook a nigga like a chef. Ain't no loyalty. All these fucking stripes, I should've been a real. I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage on the old, savage on the old, savage on the old, I'm a savage on the old, I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage mode, I'm in savage mode, I'm a savage on the old, savage on the old, savage on the old, I'm a savage on the old. All that fast stabbing turned into a savage. All that fucking crabbing turned into a savage. Flash inside that
narrowly get it, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
I gotta have it.
Big play right there. It's fourth down, and he just needed a yard to get him out. Really had his sights set on much more than that as he accelerated and just breaks free into the next line.
Get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there tonight.
She wanna live lavish, you don't need a
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
I wonder if Gritty, you just beat me in our fantasy league.
He done did like good man.
Any other touchdown counts for your team, but it didn't count for the fantasy guys, does it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe players take a look at on film, but this one's all about to be honest. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And line up about 40 yards. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Rodgers looking to throw. He sets to fire deep. Took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
Well, I guess we just discovered someone circling up the center and just taking this game.
Now they're trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense, let the team know.
When I'm checking out back and I fuck it out, look. She licking and licking and suck it out, look. Motherfucker, wait a bitch, I'm a dog. Motherfucker, label, bitch, I'm a boss. When I'm fighting niggas still inside. Came from the mud, nigga, pay the cops. 100,000 cash, get it in the law. It ain't about a bag, I don't want to talk.
We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play.
Baby Mars, he's a mad guy. Nigga, you ain't getting no money, you a sad guy.
Second down, now they'll look to convert here on third.
I'm a rich nigga, I can take the trash out. I'm a better cook your bitch, I'm about to cash out. Nigga better watch their mouth and not bad up. Catch a nigga down bad now, head up. Bitch, I break that murder, then you will clear it up. Catch a nigga, man, bitch, and we gon' shut out. That shit so fine, I love the way that booty spread out. Hey, you know I see that Glock with the red dot. Shoot a nigga in his face, say he ain't bad now. Turn on. Yeah, bad guy. This baby Mars, he's a mad guy. Nigga, you ain't getting no money, you a sad
Backing off in the secondary.
Bad guy. 100 round drum, I'm a bad guy. Bitch, I'm like Osama, I'm a bad guy. Bitch, I'm poppin', ain't I got 10 racks in every damn pocket, ain't I got 10 racks in every damn pocket, ain't she see the savage and I'm tanning with the dropping,
Inside the 25. Give him 16 on the pickup. And that leads to a New Orleans first down.
I got 10 racks in every
Charles, it's
damn
one thing to
pocket,
win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they
I got
clicking on
10 racks
offense.
in every damn pocket, she see the savage and I'm tanning with the dropping, ain't Diamond dancing on the nigga playing hockey, ain't Diamond dancing on the nigga playing hockey, ain't Blah, blah, blah.